Hello, and welcome to Illuminating the Stories That Bind Us. I am your host and illuminator, Jennifer Carey. Join us on our mission to shine light on the false narratives and limiting beliefs that are holding us back from joy, bliss, and healthy relationships. I remember hearing about a study that talked about people who experienced a ton of hardships, but yet were able to still be successful in life, in careers, in relationships, had one common factor. And that one common factor was having one person believe in them. That's all they needed, is one person to believe in them. We are so fortunate when we can name at least one person in our lives, whether it's a family member or a friend or a teacher or a coach. And by coach, I mean it could be, sports coach, or it could be a life coach, a healer, someone that believed in you and saw through whatever challenges or hardships were there and able to pull you out of it somehow and have you believe in something bigger and better than what messages you may be getting or what messages you may be believing from the hardships that you're experiencing. I know for me that I would not have been able to illuminate the stories that were binding me and keeping me from living joy, following my dreams, and having healthy relationships. I had stories and false beliefs that were getting in the way of that, including a relationship with myself, a healthy relationship with myself. And I know that it not only took friends and family that believed in me and supported me, which is priceless. It also took me reaching out to a coach, reaching out to a therapist, reaching out to a healer at various points and having them help me overcome the challenges, the hardships, and all of the stories and all of the beliefs and all of the false narratives that I were holding on as truth and transform them and move beyond them. We often have stories that block us from asking for help. So, yes, I'm fortunate to have access to people who have believed in me and supported me. But I also had to be open and willing to ask for and receive their help. So, this podcast, as well as a few upcoming podcasts, will all be interviews with people who have helped me so that I didn't have to go about it alone. And the truth is, I couldn't do it alone. I could not have illuminated my stories and overcome them had I not had someone outside objectively and constructively help me. Why is that? Well, first of all, we can be so stuck in a pattern or a system that we don't even see. We're not even aware that there is a story or a belief blocking us. We can have tunnel vision. I recently had an experience where there was a challenge in our family that I just kept pushing through. And then it took someone outside of the family to say, "You know that that is something chronic and lifelong that needs outside support." It was like I wasn't even seeing it. I was so in my family system. Even as a therapist, I was so in my family system that I didn't see it. So sometimes we do need someone outside to just help us, to help illuminate whatever dynamics or stories are not serving us and are keeping us trapped and keeping us stuck. So again, we have to get beyond any story that we may be holding that keeps us from accessing that help, right? Stories like, I don't want to burden anyone. I don't have enough money to pay someone for their services. I don't want to feel vulnerable. I don't know where to start. I don't want to tell them my secrets or my family secrets. So, shame stories. These are all stories that may not even get you to a place where you are asking for help, let alone receiving it. So, the first step really is that illuminating the stories that may be blocking you, transforming them so you get to a place where, no, this is worth it. This exchange of someone helping me and I pay them, but they are objective and they are constructive and they are effective. That you can't even put a price tag to that because that's going to invest in me and my mental health and my ability to enjoy life and live life to its fullest and live with a full expression of who I am and who I am meant to be here. So it's important, moving past those. And then once you get to that place, so let's imagine we're through that place and I definitely continue to face the especially not wanting to burden anyone. I sometimes just want to be independent and just rely on myself for everything and just be competent. That's another story. But we need other people. We need other people. And it is when I am stuck that I see it the most. It's when I'm stuck that I see it the most. I just heard something Simon Sinek said that really hit me. And that was that I guess it only takes a call with a friend for 8 minutes to move us out of some sort of emotional turmoil. It only takes an 8-minute call that can help boost us out of that. So, again, that's so important. Imagine if you have 80 minutes, so 80 minutes with a professional expert therapist, healer, coach to help move you through an emotional block or a cognitive block or something that's keeping you from feeling happy and fulfilled in this life. Can we put a price tag to that? It's worth thinking about, right? So I hope that these next few podcasts not only help you break through stories that may be holding you back from asking for help, and not only get into a place of openness and willingness to receive help, but also hear the specific examples of how people have helped me. I write more specific details in my book, but I do in these interviews with the coach and healer that I worked with. I do talk about personal things and you do get a chance to hear what their skill set and expertise is, um, and what I was able to receive from them in order to move past the stories. So illuminate them, move past them, transform them. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. This is a really important theme in life. And we need people. People need people. So I'm excited about these next few podcasts. But in the meantime, I would love to hear from you if there are stories that you know keep you from asking for and receiving help and receiving support that you know will take you to a more positive place, a higher level. I want to hear, I want you, please voice and illuminate the story that may be keeping you from that. I want to hear that. And then also, if you do have someone that believed in you or helped you through something, please take this opportunity to give them a shout out in the comments. Saying like, this person helped me through this barrier in my life. This person helped me become unstuck. And let's give everybody like props and shout outs for what they've done for us. That's something that you'll hear in my interviews. Is just the sense of gratitude that I have for their gifts and their expertise. And lastly, if any of you resonate with what I bring to help people, whether it's in individual sessions or couples sessions or my workshops or retreats, I really would love to hear from you and let me know if I can help you and reach out and ask me for help. I would be honored. I would be absolutely honored. So I look forward to hearing from you in one way or another. And I honestly want you to know that I believe in you and that what you want in this life to help you be happy and healthy and joyful and have healthy relationships matters. Thank you so much for listening. If you have found any of this inspiring or helpful, please share this episode with a friend. Visit www.jenniferhcarey.com for more information about my psychotherapy and coaching services, as well as upcoming events, workshops, and retreats. Wishing you joy, freedom, and healthy relationships.